Hi, my name is Shadow X, and today we're doing What If Naruto and Hinata Were Kidnapped by the Cloud Part 5. Sorry to say, this is going to be the final part of... But I will have a new series coming out very soon. When Ace says that we have killed a group of S-rank ninja who is known as the Akatsuki, then Naruto says to the Kage that the tailed beasts that were captured have been released. So they are heading back to their natural habitats. And then the Stone's Kage says, then we need to capture them again. Then the Stone's Kage says, we need to capture them again for ourselves. Then Naruto releases some of Kuroma's bloodlust and says, you are not going to ever go near the tailed beasts ever again. Then Naruto activates Sage Mode, which scares the Kage. Ace says to Naruto, calm down, we don't want a war. Then at that moment, a masked man says, that's exactly what I want. I want a war. Then the masked man says, my name is Madara. He says, Naruto, because of you killing all my men, I've taken your wife. Then Madara uses Kamui, pulling Hinata out of his dimension. Then Naruto sees Hinata coming out of the dimension, and he activates his KCM2 and rushes to the masked man. And he manages to place a flying Raijin seal on the masked man, whilst grabbing Hinata at the same time. Naruto rushes back to A, saying he's going to be back in a flash. Naruto and Hinata teleport to Yukito, and Naruto sees that she's unconscious. Naruto wakes her up and makes a clone to stay with her. Then Naruto teleports back to A. At this moment, Madara declares war on the world. Then Naruto says, Sage Art, Fox Claw Barrage. This hits Madara, and this cracks his mask. Then Naruto shouts, let's do this, Kuroma. At this point, Naruto transforms into the full Nine-Tails avatar. This scares Madara. Then he uses Kamui to escape. Naruto goes back into his human form and is visibly pissed off. Then he goes to A and says, I'm gonna kill him. Then all the Kage agree, like in canon, about the Ninja Alliance. Then Naruto says, I'm fighting on the front lines, don't try and stop me. Then Naruto touches A and B and they teleport back to the hotel with Hinata and Yukito. Naruto rushes to Hinata's side, dispelling the clone, and saying, what happened? Are you alright? Hinata says, I'm fine. It's just that man knocked me out and grabbed me. Naruto says, alright, get some rest now. Naruto goes up to Yukito and heals her with some of Kurama's chakra. The next day, Naruto gathered a lot of chakra, then teleported them all back to the cloud. Once they all arrive, A goes to the office and sends a hawk to each villagers with the plans for the war. And then goes to the village centre and says to all of the villagers that a shinobi alliance has been formed, but we're going to war with the leader of the Akatsuki, Madara Uchiha. The next day, A receives a hawk from the sand with the location of the shinobi alliance headquarters. So A, Naruto and B head to the location in the sand. Once they arrive, the meeting starts. After the meeting, Naruto says, it's time to go to war. And when Gaara hears this, he says, Naruto, I agree. Then Gaara gives a speech like in canon. Then all the ninjas head to war. Then Naruto says, B, come with me. So Naruto and B are rushing off to the battlefield. That pisses the Raikage off. But Naruto and B are killing a lot of Zetsus. Then Naruto receives a communication that Madara has entered the battlefield. Naruto and B teleport to the masked man who declares himself as Madara, because Naruto has a flying Raijin mark on him. Then Naruto shouts, Rasengan, hitting Madara in the back just like Minato did. Then Naruto says, "You're going to die today, then Madara." Then Naruto gets another communication saying the former Kage and another Madara have been revived. And then Naruto says, "Shit. B, I need you to head to the battlefield. I need you to head to battlefield 7 to fight the former Kage. I believe in you." Then B says, "Okay, little bro," and rushes off. Then Naruto says, "Madara, it's time to die. Die for what you did." Then Naruto activates his full Kurama avatar and beats the shit out of Madara. And then says, "Now." So Kurama uses a tail beast bomb. This kills that Madara in an instant. Then Naruto and Kurama rush to B's side. After Naruto catches up with B, they take 10 more minutes to arrive at battlefield 7. Then the real Madara tries summoning Kurama. Naruto falls over in pain. Then Madara says, "So you're the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki." This makes things interesting. This makes Naruto very mad, and then Naruto and B let Kurama and Gyuki take control. When they fire off tail beast bombs, and when they do this, Madara activates his perfect Susanoo. After they see this, Naruto goes into stage mode, and with Kurama's avatar changing to fit its new power, then Naruto uses a sage-infused tail beast bomb and fires at the perfect Susanoo. Then Naruto rushes to Madara with B and knocks Madara out of it. Then B uses an ink sealing jutsu on Madara, holding him for 7 seconds until the proper sealing team arrives and takes Madara out of the fight. Then Naruto goes into his sage mode again to find the caster of the reanimation jutsu. He finds the person's near, so Naruto rushes over to there, and he finds that it is Kabuto. Naruto says, "I should have killed you when I had the chance in the tuning exams." "Well, I killed your boss back then anyway." Then Naruto throws 15 kunai around the cave, teleporting between each one, and says, "Windstar, Rasen Shuriken," and Naruto throws the Rasengan at Kabuto, killing him instantly, obliterating his body. 5 months later, Naruto and Hinata are just relaxing when Hinata's water breaks, so Naruto rushes her to the hospital. Then 2 hours later, Naruto and Hinata's daughter is born. Her name is Mei. Naruto and Hinata spend 5 happy years with Mei. Then A knocks on the door, which Mei opens, saying, "Uncle A, it's good to see you." Then A says, "It's good to see you too, Mei. Where's your father?" He says, "He's in the garden with Mum and Kurama." Then A walks into the garden and says to Hinata and Naruto, "Naruto, because of your efforts in the 4th Great Ninja War and your reputation of being one of the strongest ninja of the world, I've decided to retire and make you the 5th Raikage." This shocks Naruto and Hinata. Then Hinata runs up and kisses Naruto and says, "You're the best, darling." Mei rushes up to her dad and gives him a hug. Naruto is still in shock, but then says, "Thank you, big bro. Who will be my advisor?" Then A says, "It's the person next to you will be your advisor." Then Hinata says, "Thank you, big bro." Then A takes Naruto to his new office. Then Naruto says, "This is brilliant." Then Naruto heads out and uses the summoning jutsu to bring Hasegawa to the cloud. And then Naruto says, "How have you been, Hasegawa?" "I've been good, just enjoying time with my kids." Then Naruto says, "By any chance, do you want to make the cloud your new home? As I'm the Raikage now." Then Hasegawa says, "Of course I would. I get to spend more time with my summoner. But first, I want you to come to the island and create packs with the pups." Then Naruto reverse summons himself to Turtle Island and forms packs with each pup. Then heads back to the cloud using the flying Raijin. Then Naruto says to Hinata that we'll have some guests coming in a second. Then Naruto grabs a scroll from his windbreaker, bites his thumb, and marks the scroll with his blood. Then Naruto seals the scroll, then says, Wolfpack summoning jutsu." So Hasagawa and her pups arrive. Then Hinata and Mei rush over to hug all of them. This is the end of What If Hinata and Naruto were kidnapped by the Cloud. I've been Shadow X. I hope you enjoy. There will be a new series coming soon. I'll do the best I can to get it out soon. It is a longer series than this one. Each part should be at least 25 minutes. Hope you enjoyed.